following video contains sensitive content, so viewer discretion is advised. Animal abuse, an uncomfortable term for many, and an even more taboo issue to talk about. Most people cringe when they hear crimes against animals stated and cover their ears, saying they don't want to listen anymore. But animals don't have that privilege. They have to suffer these horrors silently. The harsh fact is, animals are regularly shot, stabbed, abused, abandoned, or chained up for weeks at a time. They are starved, buried alive, and tethered to trees whilst injured, left to die alone. And this is surely not okay.
Animals, just as us as human beings, have got a right to exist. And in actual fact, it is our responsibility as society, to make sure that when you acquire an animal, you look after it to the best of your ability.
Anything that causes unnecessary suffering to animals can be prosecuted in terms of the Animals Protection Act. We strive to educate before we prosecute, purely because the value in prosecution does not necessarily always act as a deterrent to reoffend. There has been research done about the link between animal cruelty and other crimes. Almost all the world-famous serial killers started out as animal abusers. So I think it comes back to the thing of lack of compassion.
If a person can abuse a voiceless and harmless animal, then those people have a potential to abuse a human. So it starts from there. Animals have got emotions. Animals are sensible to pain and suffering. Animal needs love. You cannot look after an animal if you don't love it. And then the second thing, if an animal lives within an environment, it must have shelter. The animal must have food in it.
How many abused animals do you receive in a month?
On an average basis, we receive plus minus 250. The highest I've seen 400. So it varies, but we've never, in the last 2 years I've been the general manager, I've never seen any number below 200. Where there's a high density of people, there's always a high number of animals. But most of our intakes, Alexandra, Bertrams, the southern areas.
So any SPCA across the country also will never refuse admission of an animal, be it a wild animal, a farm animal, or a domestic animal. In terms of the NSPCA, that is where our work really focuses in terms of the specialized units across the country, which is farm animal protection, wildlife protection, animal ethics, which deals with animal use in research and education, and then special projects, which deals with things like dog fights, bestiality, animal racing, hunting with dogs, animals crossing borders, etc. We are incredibly lucky in South Africa that the Constitutional Court has recognized animals as sentient beings. We are moving away from merely preventing animal cruelty just for the sake of preventing it, but that it goes to the very core of being a human being and being humane and having compassion and respect.